Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Love Reunion, where we talk about love, real life, real talk, relationships, and real life situations. I am your host, Lovely Cat, and thanks for tuning in on this wonderful Saturday night. Okay, all right. Tonight's topic, you guys, we're going to talk about dating strategies. Okay, this is out to all the single people out here that's trying to find someone new for 2020, this happy new year. Okay, it's a couple of things that I have noticed from my experience on when you're meeting somebody and, when you first start talking to them, it's like an interview. You want to ask them, what they're looking for, what type of woman they like or what type of man they like, what are their goals in life, what do they do for a living. You're trying to basically get to know the person that you're talking to, because it's obviously some attraction there when you meet them, but you want to know the inside of them, or what do they have to offer. Okay, so let's get to the bottom of it. So the strategies that I have come up with. Now, I don't know if anybody ever thought about this, but you know how when you meet somebody, and mainly I can say this is like the first top two questions that the person, the man or female, will ask you. They will sit there and ask you, what type of man or what type of woman are you looking for? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first setup question there is. Because when a person does that, when you tell them, okay, like for instance, I'm like, I want a man that's sweet, romantic, that cares about how I feel, that shows me attention, that likes to buy me nice things. Okay, so you sitting there, you telling the person that you're dating all those things that you want, okay? So, guess what that person do? The person takes all that information that you want and what that person to do. They will take it in, and guess what? For the first 3 months, they that person. So what they do is they pretend to be that person and hide who they really are. Yeah, how you thinking about it, huh? So once they wine and dining you, they taking you out, they lavishing you with flowers, cards, and telling you all the sweet things you want to hear at the beginning, because you told them what you want. So they put on their actress and their actor skills, and that be their idea of a person that you want them to be at the first 3 months. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and I'm going to go ahead and try to school y'all just a little bit more on dating strategies for 2020. That's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to help everybody out on how to find love this year for 2020. So I'm going to take a commercial break. As soon as I come back, we're going to have more about this topic. Okay, you guys, so thanks for sticking with me. Okay, but yeah, so like we was talking about before the commercial break, is when you sitting there telling a person what you want, they will be that person for 2-3 months just to try to reel you in. So one thing that I have learned, because I've been thinking and strategizing, like how, since I'm single now, if I was to date somebody, what would I tell the guy that I was dating? First of all, when they ask me, what type of man am I looking for? I would sit there and say, whatever man that you are, I will see if I like that person, and if not, I'll keep it moving. So that way, they will not have to pretend to be someone they're not. They'll automatically be who they are. And rather, it's up to you if you want to accept that person or you want to walk away. See, dating people nowadays is more like a mind game. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a chess game. You got to strategize, and you got to understand the person and their moves or what they're about to make. Because a lot of people in this world fake it to make it. You tell them all these things about you. And they will feed into that ideal of a person that you want, and that's not really them. And sometimes you gotta be slick. You gotta be more mindful of the things that you tell somebody when you're dating. Do not open up completely within the first couple of weeks or days and just tell them about your life. Don't do that. Let your life be a mystery. Let them figure some stuff out about you. One thing that I feel like you shouldn't do when you first meet somebody, do not tell them about your past. Do not bring up your ex. Do not sit there and tell them what you went through, because that also could be used as retaliation. They also can do the same things that your ex done to you, or say some stuff like, oh, I see why that person did that to you. You probably deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Do not put that out there as well. When you meet somebody, start fresh. Let them think a little bit how to figure you out. Let them try to cater to your needs without you telling them. Because that way, they have to be themselves to learn who you are and to learn how to treat you. All right, you guys, I hope you listened to that, and I hope I gave a little, a nice little pointer of dating strategies of, in 2020. I'm going to help y'all out a little bit. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in on this wonderful Saturday night, and I air my shows every Wednesday and Saturday night, and I also now have a Facebook page. So you can follow me on Facebook at Love Reunion. You can go to the search and type in Love Reunion, and like the page. And every time I post on my shows, you'll get a notification on the show that I post for that night. All right, you guys. So thanks for tuning into Love Reunion. You guys have a great night.